Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today I'm really excited. We're going to be talking about the 1984 coins that you're going to want to be looking for. Now, these include 3 different pennies, a nickel, and a $50, and each of them has some sort of different error variety that's going to make them worth a lot more than just what you could spend them for. And so I've got the photos and the values to kind of walk you through these quickly, but thoroughly, so that you know what to look for, and then obviously also don't need to worry about those dimes and quarters because we've got everything covered for 1984 in this video. Let's get right into it. And here's our first error for today, 1984 penny. There's multiple different errors on the 1984p, but one of the most well-known ones across all of the Lincoln Memorial errors, at least, is this 1984 doubled ear. And essentially it looks like Lincoln has a second earlobe, and you can also see a little bit of doubling the chin, but really the earlobe is where you're going to want to be looking for this. And in terms of the values, I think it's decreased over time as more have been found, but AU55, it's about a $25 coin. Mint State 63 is like $150, and Mint State 65 is $200. So it's still cool that these coins are pretty valuable and just one of the ones that people have been looking for a long time. Now, in terms of the next error, this one is surprisingly also maybe more valuable in terms of the prices people are paying, maybe because it's under searched for, not everybody's looking for it, but the 1984 penny also has a double die where it's in the lettering. You can see it in the B, you can see it in the 9. There's just some separation there a little bit in that southwest corner of the 1. AU55, this is a $50 coin. Mint State 63 selling for $125, and Mint State 65 selling for $300. Doesn't make that much sense to me because there's a lot more publicity around the first error, but still a neat kind of situation or phenomenon to behold. Then the 1984 D penny is a repunched mint mark error. Now, this one is not nearly as valuable. It's not really certified the same way the other ones are, but it means that they repunched the mint mark. Essentially, they punched the mint marks differently from actually making the dies. It doesn't take, and so this kind of result happens. AU55 is like a $5 coin. Mint State 63 is $10, and Mint State 65 is $30. Now, our next coin is the nickel. Also a repunching. I'm not going to get into too much about it other than that they're a little less common for nickels compared to pennies, so I just figure I would mention it. AU55 is a $7 coin, Mint State 63 is a $15 coin, and Mint State 65 is a $40 coin. So a little bit higher values, and those are pretty much estimates. If 2 people really want this coin and they don't come up often at all when they're a clear repunched mint mark, I can see the values going up a little bit for sure. And then lastly, we have a similar situation with the 1984 D $50. This one also even similar with the north-south nature of this punching. AU55, again, $7. $15 for Mint State 63, $40 for Mint State 65. Like the nickel, I think that they're very similar in terms of their values, just because the $50, you might think it would be worth more, but there's a little bit less collectability in terms of people actively pursuing the $50 set. So that's kind of how I estimate the values. They could definitely range a little bit from what we talked about, but really the things to look for in 1984 are these 2 penny errors, but keep in mind the other repunchment marks as well. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and get in touch with me on my website, treasuretownYT.com, Facebook, TreasureTown, Instagram, @TreasureTownYT, or Twitter, @TreasureTown_YT, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my future vids.